going to do some just basic presses, and there's going to be nothing fancy about these. It's basically to give you a demonstration of how to get around the layout when you have to press the 6 or the 8. We'll look at the 5 and 9 later, but you're better off spending your time in the 6 and 8. So we're going to start with $6 and a 6. As we know, $6 pays 7. Bring it out in the come. Now we want to press single units, which means our unit here is $6. We're going to take these up $6 each time. So to press this one to $6, we need to keep $6 and give the rest to the player. So we're going to need to keep 6 and get 1 to the player. And it's perfectly all right to do it like this. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. What you'll see most dealers do, most experienced dealers, bring the payoff out, they'll take the cap off the existing bet with their outside hand, either hand the cap directly off if they're experienced, or they may still brush the come lightly to stay with procedure. Dollar goes out. At the same time, their inside hand will pick up the 2, the 5, and put it on the 6. As you can see, we still got the $12. We just did it a different way. So, with both hands going at once, it'll look something like this. And that's just a simple press from the 6 to the 12. Now, we're at $12. We want to go to 18. We know that $12 pays 14. 2 red, 4 white. What we can do is just keep our 6. We have to get this out to the player. So we want to keep 6, peel the rest off. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. Another way we can get from 12 to 18. Cut out 14, whoops. Cut out 14. Now this is called take 1, leave 1. What we're doing is this. Here's the original bet. Here's our payoff, $14. We're going to take $1 off the payout, set it on the bet. We're going to take the whole bet, but leave 1 nickel behind, and this goes to the player. The remaining $13 stacked up, placed on the bet, and we now have 18. 3 white, 3 red. Again, we cut out the payoff, $14. Take $1 off the payoff, put it on the existing bet. Pick up the whole existing bet, but leave behind the bottom check, one $5 check. This gets heeled in front of the player. That's the money they receive in the payoff. The rest of this is stacked up with the inside hand, and then the proper cap is placed on the 6. At normal speed, it'll look like this. 14, take 1, leave 1, and there we are. And that's just a press from 12 to 18. Now, one more that you can do. It's a variation of take 1, leave 1. Cut out 14. We're going to leave 1 behind from the start. Set this next to the 1s. This finger or this thumb is going to drag $1 chip over onto that. This is picked up, heeled in front of the player. The rest is stacked up, and we're at 18. Again. $14. We're basically doing take 1, leave 1 in reverse. We're leaving 1, taking 1, give that to the player, that goes back there. So at full speed, or my full speed, which isn't very fast, it's going to look like this. Oops. And that's 12 to 18. Now, we want to go from 18 to 24. We know that the payoff for 18 is 21. There's nothing wrong with taking $15 with the outside hand, heeling it, taking the other 6, Queen on top of there. And now we have 24. Again. 21. 30 is 15. Nothing wrong with that at all. Another way you can do this, take 21, with the inside hand, pick up the cap, with the outside hand, pick up the base. This still goes to the player, 15, that all gets stacked up, 24. And that one at full speed would look like this. 18 to 24. Okay. Our next press on the 6 is we're going to go from 24 to 30. Yeah, 24 to 30. So we know 24 pays 28. Now there's nothing wrong with picking 3 white, 5 red. Leaving behind our 6. Handing the rest off to the player. Putting that on. Nothing wrong at all. We got the $30. There's some variations on that. The first variation on how you can cut out 28. We can cut out 28 like this. 5 red, 3 white. Not a problem. You can also cut out 28 like this. Pick 3 white. Pick a handful of red. Drop 1 red. Put 3 white on top. Size in. Gives us a 28. From there, just leave our 6 behind. That's it right there. The rest goes off, and we go on from there. Sometimes that's not the best thing to do. Remember, we took 28, left 6 behind, gave the player 22. Put this on here. This gives us 30. 5 white, 5 red. That's a pretty tall stack. So we want to take that, hand it to the box person, set 30 up in its place. But it would be much better if we could find a way to get that green check out as part of the payoff. So what we do is this. Start with a 24. Now, we know 24 pays 28. We can cut 28 like that. We can also cut 28 out like that. If we do it this way, we've got our green chip out. Now we just pick up the white, put it on the bet, drop 1 red in the cum, the rest goes out, and we have our 30. There's nothing wrong with that. But look at all the white that we gave the player. Now, if the player's betting for you, toking you, that's great. Because chances are they're going to be giving you white chips for your tokes. So we want to give them all that white. But what if they already have a whole bunch of white and red? How can we get rid of some of this? Let's go back. Set up our original 24. At 28, what if we take 30 instead of 28? Cut 30 out in the cum. Now the bet only pays 28, so we owe $2 to the house. So we take $2 off the top of the 6, give that to the box. We're going to hand off the 22, and we got our $30 out there. That's called 30 for 2. It's a technique you're going to use whenever you need to get a larger denomination check out as part of the payoff. And you're going to see it crop up all over the place in the game as you get better. Let's go ahead and pull this back. Look at it up to speed. So from the beginning, tell your box person, 30 for 2, cut out 30, give them their 2, that goes to the player, and that gets set up. And that's 30 for 2. Now, moving on. 30 pays how much? I know you said 35. At least I hope you did.
Oh, that was your flat.
So, we cut out 35. We want to press it up $6. Well, there's no white here, so we might ask the player to drop us $1. Keep 6, give them 30, and we're good. Nothing wrong with that. What if they don't have a dollar? Well, now you're gonna have to bring white out as part of the payoff. So, we have a green and a red. Pick 5 white. Now, whenever you have 3 colors, they always have to be arranged lowest to highest. Lowest on the outside, highest on the inside. Now we have what we need. We're going to keep our 6. The rest goes to the player. That goes onto the 6. And we give it a proper cap. Just a quick word about the cap. Here, the cap is 6. On 24, the cap is 4, 18, cap is 3, 12, and 1. What you'll notice about each of these is the cap and the base are proportional. You see the proportion? One red, red, and white. Red to white, red to white, red to white. Over here, green and red, red to white. Cap and base are always proportional. So, when we say that a 6 or an 8 has a proper cap, it means that the cap is proportional to the base. And you'll see what I mean when we get up to 54. So kind of hold that in the back of your head.
What's that?